Imagine this. You wake up to another day, the weight of an invisible void pressing against your chest. You scroll through life, achievements, relationships, distractions, yet nothing fills the hollowness. The paradox? The more you chase fulfillment, the emptier you feel. Why? Because society has weaponized your hunger for meaning, using the deepest manipulation techniques, conditioning you to seek validation, consumption, and false purpose. What if the emptiness isn't a flaw, but a compass? A signal that you've been looking for answers in all the wrong places? The real question isn't how to fill the void, but why it's there at all. The emptiness you feel is not random. It's the inevitable result of a world that prioritizes productivity over presence, consumption over creation, and conformity over authenticity. Carl Jung warned of the shadow self, the parts of us we bury to fit societal molds. Nietzsche called it the will to power, gone astray when we chase external validation instead of inner truth. Viktor Frankl saw it as existential vacuum, the despair of a life without meaning. Modern society amplifies this void through psychological manipulation, endless dopamine traps, manufactured desires, and the illusion of choice. You've been taught to numb the ache rather than listen to it. But what if the void isn't your enemy? What if it's the birthplace of your rebellion? This emptiness does not sit idle, it metastasizes. Quietly, it rewires your brain to seek quick fixes over lasting fulfillment, trapping you in cycles of distraction and despair. Cognitive biases like the hedonic treadmill convince you that the next purchase, promotion, or relationship will finally fill the gap, yet each leaves you emptier than before. Culturally, we've normalized this hunger, calling it ambition, hustle, or even self-care, when in truth, it's a spiritual starvation. The more you obey society's scripts, the more your authentic self withers. But beneath the numbness, a question pulses. What if the cure isn't filling the void, but diving into it? The way out is not forward, but inward. The systems that created your emptiness will never give you the solution. True rebellion begins when you stop consuming meaning and start creating it. Nietzsche's prescription was, become who you are, not who you've been conditioned to be. Jungian shadow work, Frankl's logotherapy, and Stoic introspection all point to one truth. Purpose is not found, it is forged. Start by interrogating your deepest voids. What aches? What makes you feel most alive? These are not flaws, they are clues. Your emptiness is not a cage, but a compass. The path begins where the distractions end. Here is the revelation that changes everything. You were never empty. You were full of unlived potential, silenced truths, and buried longings mistaken for lack. The void was never a deficiency, but a sacred space, an invitation to shed the false self and reclaim what was yours all along. Purpose is not some distant destination. It is the act of aligning with your deepest truth, moment by moment, despite a world that profits from your disconnection. The emptiness was not your enemy, it was your awakening. Now the choice is yours. Keep filling the abyss with noise, or descend into it and emerge whole.